Hi there, it's Chelle again. Clint's outside. He's still working on ink blenders. It is still Thursday. We're going to make some paper clips today. I want to make like 6 for each of the journals. So, I did run outside, and then I ran outside again. But, I really just wanted to use a hot glue gun for this one because it was really just kind of, you know, I'm not a big fan of the Fabri-Tac, and just I was thinking, you know, a hot glue gun would just go so much faster. So I'm going to cut this down just because it's here and take off this piece here. Kind of get me like an assembly line going, and of course I don't have the thing to keep this standing up because that's out there and I didn't think to look for it while I was out there. So this, I think this was from a bag, but I don't know if it was from one. I don't know where we got it. Burlap. Okay, so pretty simple, I think. Let me grab my cutter. Yeah, Clint's been outside for a while, and actually, sorry, I just thought something I needed to do. So yeah, we're gonna make 6 of these for each journal. So I just found this piece of paper. We're gonna make about 12 total. Can we do that in an hour? You know, if not, we're still going to make 12, because even if it takes us over an hour, because I've had some requests for longer videos. So if you don't have time, and you know, I've already been talking for 2 hours, so for an hour, so we'll see how long this one ends up being. See, I did just take a break, and I'm uploading yesterday's video now. It's kind of confusing, but the one you saw yesterday is the one I'm uploading now. So there's 6. What I'm doing is just cutting these down to, you know, just an approximate size as far as to use. So that would be what, 8. Just for a background for a paper clip. 10 and 12. Yeah, I think I wanted 6 for each one, and I had thought about just like gluing on leaves on the edge of the pages, and I thought, you know, that might be annoying if you're journaling in them. So I am going to cut a couple extra, a little bit smaller, just so I can use them, you know, to hold down our paper clips. Okay, so and then I did look through my thing again. I found some other stuff I could use. Use some of this stuff. Sorry, I had to get me some water. Hide that in there. I did talk to Sis. I don't remember if I don't think I mentioned that yet. Anyway, she had a negative test, which is nice, because then she can go back to work, you know. So what I'm doing here is just cutting these down just a little bit shy of 2, and this is going to hold our paper clips in place. I'll show you that. Might not do that on video, I don't know. I think these might work. Just nice if you can kind of do everything, you know, at one time. Have them ready to go, and you can just grab from that pile and move on. I tell you guys, you don't have to be perfect, so I don't know why that's probably plenty. set these aside. I did go out and I got my glue gun. And then I also thought, you know, I probably will want some Tim Holtz words, because I do like to add those to PaperClip. So I went back out, and then Clint asked me to do something for work, so I had to take care of that. Okay, so these are going to be our bases. You can have any side, it doesn't matter. Actually, I like this side up, because that's going to give us a really nice background. But my idea, like I said, is to use these as like tabs in the journals. And I thought, well, 3 for each signature is probably a good amount. You know, if I want more, I can definitely do that. And I think the hot glue is going to work just fine for that. Let me pull that off. I did get my silicone fingertips. They're actually still in the house, so that was nice. And trying to use up some of this little bits of, I think, you know, save your little tiny scraps, because man, you can just pop them in for just a little highlight or something. And then I had this, and I thought, well, that would help, you know, like press things down. So I'm not going to put too much thought into it, right? So when I was going through the my container, I found this fabric. I don't know if it's good to rip it or not. And it kind of has fall-like pieces on it. Well, let's try to rip it and see. Might not. It might actually have too much of the white. Okay, but I just saw something. Let me see. Look at these. Oh, I wonder if Clint's saving these for anything. No, Michelle, you can use it. Okay. It's Clint talking to me in my head. Okay. But look at that. Isn't that perfect fall fabric? So I don't have to cut any down. That would even be better. Ooh, look at that one. That's kind of Christmassy. I think these are like 2-inch fabrics. Can't use a lot of them because they're not the right color, but anything I can use helps, you know. So I don't have to end up cutting. Ooh, and look at these. Oh, you know what? These are from one of Clint's journals that he did last year. Oh, wouldn't that be pretty? At least I'm thinking that, because I think they're right about the right size. Those will be so pretty. Look how much easier I just made it on myself. As you guys say, I'm always prepared. I'm not a hoarder, I'm just prepared. Well, and actually, those are perfect because they are smaller than the other ones, so they're easier to use. Let me see what this is. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. So I did talk to Sis, and she said her test was negative, and she's going to try to come out for Thanksgiving. We haven't seen each other face to face for a long time, and I think she's kind of missing that. I might use that one. That one's kind of pretty, actually. I like that. So we just have to be careful, you know. But just not let her get too close. Okay, let's see if there's anything down in this pile. I almost got all my background, so that's kind of fun. I think Clint's mom gave us these. This one might be okay, but I just feel like it's more Christmassy. So, let's see, I need 1 there and 3 more. Which is fine. I mean, I have tons of... That's kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of, you know, the fabric. or the leaves, because we'll be using some of those leaves. Ooh, check this one out. That's kind of pretty. I like that. These are pretty. I'm glad I saw these. This one I think would work. One more is all. Maybe this one? I don't know. I mean, I don't think you're going to see a lot of it anyways. Maybe this one. Ooh, that one right there. Perfect. Okay, easy peasy. I like easy things. When you make so many, it really takes time. And you know, I always do those one things, mass makes and stuff, but then you don't even, you know, you don't even use that, you know. So it's kind of nice to, so maybe something like that, and then these, actually kind of cute. I kind of like that. I'm going to keep those because I might want them. Okay. Let's glue some of this stuff down. And glue is really, yeah. Okay. This is a really hot glue gun. Clint got it for me last year or the year before. And man, I burnt myself so many times. And I forgot my stand. So what I'm going to do is, so you have to always have some kind of something or other to press down on it. I think that might have went through there and that'll be fine. Okay, we got one base kind of done. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm just going to kind of slap things down and you know, just kind of get my base going. I think that will work. And then once it kind of dries, I'll be able to. This little thing is from a Cricut. I have like 2 or 3 pads of those, and so that's what that is. Yeah, it's kind of just like a collaging on here. So it's not super, doesn't have to be accurate or anything. You're just kind of getting your paper, your background done, because when you collage, a lot of the time it'll kind of disappear anyways. So, and I have this piece. We're going to change it up in a little bit. I just wanted to use up some of these scraps. Actually, I'm going to put this down like this. Pop that there, and maybe just kind of do that there. We'll probably put something over it, so it's not going to, you know, stick down better. Okay, what else do I have? We have this piece. Oh, I have one more of those. So let's just pop it here. I think I have this linked below too if you're interested in it. And that hot glue gun. I love it. It's just really hot, and you just have to remember that, you know. Okay, so this is an old lacy piece. I think these will cut this. I just like the different textures. 2, 4, 6. Oh, probably 3. So there was a little boy missing in, was it Tennessee, I think? He was 9 years old, and I was so happy to hear that he was gone. Really cold temperatures for 2 days. And they found him. He was a smart little boy. He was in the, had put up like a tarp, which I thought was really cool for, you know, a 9-year-old, and he didn't, when he left the house, and he didn't take any coat or shoes, I think, with him. So they were kind of really concerned for him, you know. Of course, you know, they always suspect parents and things, but thankfully he was fine. He was an adopted child, and he got upset and just ran out, I guess. But thankfully it all worked out, so I was definitely glad to hear that, you know. But yeah, he was gone like 2 days. They actually were starting to consider it a recovery, but thankfully they didn't have to, so that was kind of cool. Just kind of still not putting too much thought into it, but man, that burns. Okay, this one, I think I want the lace to kind of, a little bit of thought, you know, but sometimes you'll see something and it'll just kind of hit you. Ow, sorry, the right way. Whew, that hit me and that did not feel right. Uh-oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, Michelle, watch your fingers. It's kind of like molten candy. I'm not having any luck, guys. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put these on my fingers. Oh, those hurt. Okay, so on that one and this one. Jeez. Oh, sorry. I know people don't like to hear that, but man, that hurt. I kind of want to cry. Okay, my fingers are protected now. We can keep them that way. So let's put one here, and then this piece here maybe, and then this piece like this. So yeah, that was some really good news. I was like so happy to hear that he was okay, you know. I think it might have been out of Tennessee. If you guys know where it was, let me know. But I watched this guy on the news from Tennessee. I don't remember why or how I ended up watching him, but did I lose a piece? Oh, maybe it was this one? Yeah, I did. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, he reports on some of the things that, you know, in the country that I don't know about, so that was kind of interesting to definitely, if you get this, I definitely suggest that you get something to protect your fingers, because it hurts. Oops. See, that would have been right on my finger, because I didn't even know I had that on there. But yeah, well, and it sticks. You know how hot glue is? It's not like a low temp one. Okay. So we got that. Let's think about putting, now all these are going to go like sideways on the book. So I know that. So they're all going to be in the same order. So what I want to do is just kind of see how I want them to go in sideways. That's kind of fun. Oh, I didn't do this one. Okay, let me cut down another piece of this, I guess. had that too, but I just figured it wasn't. But now you're going to be a little bit choosier. You're going to kind of look at them and see, you know, what side you want down, what side you want to the right, etc. So, and then we'll add like some fun elements before we add on some other things. Like this one, I really like the lace on the bottom. Ooh, I forgot about those. I already forgot about them. Those are so fun though, you know. That one doesn't really matter. This one and this one. Get that stuff out of the way. I think I want that one like that. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Where's my other one? Oh wait, here it is. Okay, Michelle. Pay attention. Okay, so now I definitely want some stuff. Now here you could put on some of the leaves, like maybe even just one. Like that one is so pretty. And then this really red down here. Would that be pretty? I like those. So maybe I'll just pick out some leaves. Like this one's really large, but it might be okay if you wanted to go that way. I think it's too large. Here's like some pink. Ooh, that one's pretty. Kind of pretty. Definitely think I'm going to want to put, and then I have these, but I kind of like it's not too bad. Kind of like the maple leaves better. Actually, I think I want a really deep red on this one. Bright yellow on this one. Just a kind of an idea. It doesn't have to be anything, you know, if that's not what you like, then by all means change it up. Kind of want red on that one. Because of the background, I just think that looks so pretty. Okay. This one's pretty too, isn't it? Ooh, maybe there. So, yeah, I'll just plan on putting like one leaf on each one. Then we can kind of think more about it. Maybe that. And this one, I think I want a bright yellow. Maybe like that. Okay. Okay. So, do you like the leaf, or, you know, your focal point? Are you going to want some kind of, I'm going to take these off for a minute. Man, that hurt. Okay, probably because it's still there. And kind of see what I want as far as, like, this stuff. I have these, which is so pretty. I love that. I have some, eyelash yarn, and then I have some of these leaves. So, you know, kind of mix and match, figure out what you like. Like this, I would probably put this like under one of the yellow ones and just kind of wind it around your hand. This is just yarn. I mean, you can get this like at Hobby Lobby, or it's just like a specialty. I made my mom a hat out of some yarn like this. Made her one, it was brown, and my grandmother's like, I love that, but I hate that red, and made her one autumn colors. So she could, you know, because she didn't have any hair, she was had cancer, and my grandmother's like, I do not like that, Michelle. Because the gray or the brown one made her look like she had hair, but the autumn one, she said yeah, was not her favorite. But Mom liked it, so. Mom's been gone 5 years now. This coming hard to believe how fast, you know, time gets away from you. Isn't that pretty? I love that. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're going to do now. We're making pretty good time too. Okay, so do I want, you know, I wish I had some yellow, but I don't. I don't even have yellow leaves. So maybe just red all the way through, and then I'll use this kind of stuff as highlights and stuff. Or yeah, so let's do it. See how much red we have. I'll be right back. So here is the, what's wrong, Bubba? Daddy's not in here, honey. I know. There's purple in here. I'm not going to use the purple. That just doesn't, I don't feel like it fits the color scheme I'm going for. Even though purple is, I guess, a fall color. So I'm going to pull off all this red. And then I can save that purple for something else. Just kind of, I know I want at least probably 6 of these or so. I'm not sure I want, you know, all of them to have the same stuff. Is that 3, 4, 3? Okay, I'll set that right there. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. Again, just kind of wind it, and then like under this one. You know what? I'll put this back on because I don't know why I hold it with that, but man, that music is so loud. It sounds really loud. Can you guys hear that? I almost forgot my red stuff. There we go. Isn't that pretty though? I love that. Okay. Michelle, move it out of the way. It's stuck. Okay. So let's do one of these. I think I definitely want it under there. Just kind of twist it so it kind of stays. I think it makes it look so much more kind of fall. I'm going to do it, kind of turn it. That's so pretty. I don't know, I might use the red on all of them if I have enough. This one for sure. I mean, none of them are going to be the same. We're going to put Tim Holtz words on it. And no, none of those will be able to be the same. Just kind of turning it a little bit. Sounds like Chloe is talking. This one. Yeah, so I was asking Sis if she wanted to come out for Thanksgiving. And she's so funny. She is food motivated. Do you guys have anyone in your life that's like that? My brother and my sister, you can almost get them to do anything as long as you promise them food. She's like, I'll come out, but she said, you don't even have to make me anything extra. And I haven't seen her for 2 Thanksgivings because she usually has plans, you know. I just happened to say, well, if you want to, you can. If you don't, that's okay too. You know, don't feel like you have to. And she said, I'd love to see you guys. So she's going to come out. And she said, you can make anything. She said, you don't have to make me anything extra, which, you know, was her And then she says, except for rolls, can you make me extra rolls? So I might record that for you guys if you're interested. It's my grandmother's recipe, and I cook like my grandmother does. Very simple. I found a recipe online, but kind of my food is like grandma's food, you know, so it's good food. And anytime she comes out, she's like, can you make me this? One time they were here for a week, her and her friend, and we had Thanksgiving through Christmas food for that whole week. And yeah, I'm known for my my rolls because they taste just like grandma's. And I do have my friends, sometimes they're like, Miss Chelle, I can't get my rolls to do the same thing yours does. And, you know, what am I doing wrong? So, you know, it'd kind of be nice to have a video I can refer them to. So I might just do that and, you know, record it for them anyways. But, I mean, it's just as easy to make 2 batches of rolls than it is to make one, you know. So, yeah, I'll probably do that. One time I gave my best friend's son some rolls for his Christmas present. He was so excited. He's one of those shy kids, and you're kind of like, oh, he's never going to talk to me. And then his sister was talking. She's like, do you want me to bring you any leftovers? And he said, all I want is rolls. So it's kind of funny because he was so shy. But that's all he wanted. Okay, looks like I might have enough for all of them. Oh, might be one short, but that's okay. But I really love those. Love that pop of red under there. I think it's kind of cool. Put just a little bit in the center. But yeah. But anyways, then she says, I was telling her what all we're going to have. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. And she said, what can I bring? And I, you know, I mean, I was going to cook anyways for Clint and I, even if we went somewhere, which we had no intention really of going anywhere. But because we like the leftovers. Can I do this one a little bit different, maybe? I don't know. And told her everything that we're going to have, but I forgot to get sweet potatoes, so, and Clint's not a fan, so well, she said, oh, what about green bean casserole? I said, yeah, I don't usually make that either because Clint doesn't like it. And so she's going to bring that. Then I said, I forgot sweet potatoes, and it wasn't that big of a deal. I'm just not planning on having it, you know. And then she said, oh, well, I'll bring those too. And it's funny because she's like, I don't need a lot of food because she hasn't been eating a lot. And then she's like, oh, I need this, 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 and this. But if I want her to get up, like when they would come visit, she would try to sleep in or something. And I'd be like, hey, sis, take you out for breakfast if you get up. Boy, she would jump up out of bed and get around. It's really funny. Okay, so what can I do with these two? Look at that mess. You know what? I'm just going to cut these in half. Because it doesn't need tons, does it? No, it doesn't. Just have a little hint of it. I think paper clips are one of my favorite things to make for junk journals. And it's so funny when people who aren't junk journalers watch your paperclip videos. And they're like, oh my gosh, this paperclip took you, you know, an hour to do. What do you do with those? Some of them do take a long time, but This one person just did not get the concept of, you know, that that's what we do with them, is use them for decoration. She's like, oh my gosh, what do you do with those? That's crazy. Okay guys, I gotta clean this mess up. So I'm gonna clean this up and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so now what we're gonna do is, what are we going to do? Let's look at our Tim Holtz words. I think that's what I want next, and then we'll use some of this other trim to kind of finish them out. And we're almost done. Well, I say that, but you know. So what I'm going to do is, let's go into the occasion one. And I'm going to find as many sayings as I can that will work using this one. Let's see. Because it does have some of the things about fall and stuff, I think. Happy Thanksgiving. Expect nothing and appreciate everything. So, I mean, here's a few of them. I'm thankful for you. If you want to find happiness, find gratitude, which is grateful, you know. I'm not going to put Happy Thanksgiving just because I want this to be a fall journal and not necessarily a... So, some of these we'll have to cut down. Okay, and we could go back here to the black ones too and just see. Ooh, the colors of autumn. See? Might have enough. That'd be cool. Focus on the good. Gratitude changes everything, which I thought I already had. Nope. Expect nothing, appreciate everything. I know I have that in white, so I have to make sure they're not in the same journals, you know. I think this one too. Need two more. There's always something to be thankful for. And then I'll cut these down and put in there. Today I am grateful. And you know what? Some of these, I still have some. So let's see. Expect nothing. I'm going to pull this one, put it back in here. And I'll do this one like faith and hope, which would be nice. Some of the smaller ones. What was the other one? If you want to find happiness, this one right here. So I think I have two of those. Here's Nature's Wonder. And then I don't have to cut them down so much. Count your blessings. Okay, let's take this one. Ooh, how about this one? A falling leaf is nature's splendor. That one's just perfect. Okay, I need one for here. Give thanks. Cool. That worked out pretty nice. Okay. So I'm going to try to press these back down and hope that they stay. If not, I'll probably put them on some plastic so that I can reuse them. The ones I pulled up that I shouldn't have. Yeah, looks like they're going to stay maybe. Okay, I think that's going to stay. Okay, so
Got any ideas for
now I need some, what?
something for those bees? Like
Oh.
to give them.
I'll be right back.
Sorry.
Sorry guys, Clint has some bees that are hanging around him out there, and he's like, how can I distract them? Because you don't want to hurt a bee, you know. I think I'm going to use this one. I don't know where my ink is. It might be still out in the shed. And I'm too lazy to head back out there again. So what I'm going to do is actually keep one of these papers. Uh-oh. Yeah, so he's going to mix up some sugar water, maybe. So what I'm going to do is just kind of pop these down. I don't mind if they kind of get not sticky because we'll use some of the what am I thinking? Hot glue to re-stick them. And then what I'm going to do is put on my, love you honey. Hopefully that will work. Okay, so I want that one for this. The long ones will take a little bit longer, but expect nothing and appreciate. So, I mean, this is just a watercolor pen, but you know, I just needed, I don't want that really bright light, so I'm okay with using that. Appreciate everything. This one is oatmeal. And then we're just going to kind of look at that first and see where we want it. I kind of like, you know, having it more down here. And then, so it's in the right order. And then maybe this one might need some more like red. So I could take some of this maybe and just kind of pop it. I don't know if I want to do this or not, but I kind of like that actually. So let's just put this like this. And I'm just going to kind of do it like right here on the corner. Just for another pop of interest. Try to do this without burning myself. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to let's do it like this. Expect nothing. You know what I need? Oh, I think I have some tweezers. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Slammed my knee in the, yeah, that did not feel good. Okay, so I found these tweezers. They're like, what's it called? I don't know. But anyways, they hold tight. They're like reversible or whatever. I just put a little bit of, I'll hold this with my other hand and do it like that. Maybe I won't get burned. Okay, so let's expect nothing. And appreciate. So that's cute. So that's kind of what we're going to do. We're just going to take some time and put little sayings on each one of these. So let's see, this one does not need really any more red. You know what? I think I'm going to, I know this is probably going to be monotonous, but if you want to stay for the whole thing, you can, and if not, you can either come back or end it here. But I figured, since I promised, well, I told someone I would try to talk for longer, you know, if you want to find happiness, find gratitude. Okay, so let's see. I really like that. I don't even know if it needs, you know, anything else. And actually, I think what I'm going to do is maybe like this. I don't know. Press it down. And we can always come back if we don't like, you know, if it's not holding. Sorry, you can't even see that. If it's not holding the way you want it to, you can always come back and put more glue or like art glitter glue or something. Okay, this one's cute, but I feel like it needs something. So, let's see. Maybe it needs more red or something. Kind of like that across the bottom, and then maybe that guy on top of it. Okay. Come on, you can do it. I have fingernails, that's probably why I'm using that one. It's not so bad. Okay, and then I wanted to color this. Just to kind of have it blend in a little bit, kind of like how you would use the art glitter glue. I am going to some of this to go on there kind of perfectly. Yeah, so these bees have been coming around Clint. There was one, now there's two of them, but they come when Clint's out there sawing. And grab some of the sawdust, which is kind of interesting. And he said the other day, he's like, oh, it's so fun to watch them, you know. Well, now there's two of them, and he's like, I'm scared I'm going to kill them. And so he's got company out there. That one's pretty. I like that one too. So let's do this one. I'm thankful for you. What I would like on this one is some orange. I do have some orange here. I mean, this is, you can tell it's really fake, but you know, it's kind of fun to, I think I want it underneath here actually. Just to add a little bit more color. That's what you kind of do with these. It's kind of just a collage. And then this leaf can fold down right there. That. I do like to have my videos made, you know, a day or two in advance. So I am doing 2, maybe 3. It depends on how much I want to get done on these books, because I want to get them, you know, oops, almost put it upside down. I definitely want to get them listed before, you know, Clint says he thinks fall goes for a while, but I just want them up for people to start using them. Okay. And I'm not going to do really any Christmas. I might do some, because I do have a kit from Tina, Shabby Dabby Doodah, that I was going to use for next month. And you know what? I think I'm just going to do that. And I just, so that will be Christmas probably if I decide to use that kit, but if not, I'm not really doing a Christmas journal because, you know, you never know if people are interested or not. I mean, online. I thought about doing some on my Patreon. So if I do record some, that's where it'll be. So there should be a link below. I think I want some more red here. This is more red than the one stuff. The eyelash yarn is kind of pink more than a like a deep red. This is coming in handy. Okay, yeah. But yeah, it's supposed to start getting cold. And so Clint's trying to get everything he can get done, you know, while the lathe is outside and it's not. So then he can come inside and just sand. Well, he's got a carve. I was wondering how long it takes to do, you know, an ink blender the way that he does it. And it takes a while. I mean, you're looking at probably 4 hours hands-on, you know. So, I mean, it does take a while. It used to be like 8 hours because he did everything by hand. And he's been able to kind of, you know, change that a little bit. But people don't understand that there's some time in it. And plus, you know, you have to wait about 24 hours once he dips it. And then he dips it twice. So I don't really like that. I think it's too obtrusive. So let's cut it down. Let me do this first. I do like, you know, this color, this oatmeal color. I did get my trash taken out from the shed, but I haven't worked out there anymore because it's cold and I'm whiny. It's kind of like you have to have your, do I want any other color on there? Nope, I think I'm good. Gratitude. Come on, go. This used to have a really fine tip, but it fell off and broke. This glue gun. But yeah, I was going to say something else, but I can't remember. But yeah, I did get my trash taken out, I think is what I was saying. Out from the shed. So it doesn't look so hoardish anymore. But a lot of that still needs to go up. In fact, that reminds me, my yarn out there, I forgot to put a lid on my Rubbermaid, and I need to, it's up above, and so I need to have Clint kind of climb up there, put yarn on it, or put the lid on it, because I don't want mice to get in my good yarn. I mean, that's good yarn. I know I don't use it a lot, but it's like alpaca and yeah, merino, things like that, so it's pretty good yarn, you know. Not happy with that placement. Put some more on that. I never worry about making a mess or anything because we can cover it up, and I'm going to show you how to do that because I can't remove that. But yeah, Clint won't let me climb up in there. And I want to start doing some knitting. So if if I do a lot, I might have things in the Etsy, I don't know. But I was thinking about maybe using one of these. These are some kind of leaves that I got from Hobby Lobby. No, Joann's, I think, last year. So I'm going to hope. But there's a piece of glue there, and that's going to bug me. So we're going to use this to kind of cover that. Okay. Isn't that cute? Oh, these are so fun, guys. If you've never done paper clips, then definitely go in and do them. I try to do a lot of paper clips these days because I thought I was ordering a 100-pack of paper clips, and I ordered 10 100-packs. So yeah, it was pretty cheap, I guess. I can't remember, but I know some of you guys have done the same thing. I ought to sell some paper clips in my store. Falling leaf that is so pretty. I'm going to cut it right there. Is there anything else? I love that just the way it is. So, but yeah, it's just, try to do a lot of paper clips, and we'll do the back together. Like I said, it does get monotonous, but you know, sometimes we just want to get together and have fun. Oh, so I was going to tell you guys what we were having for Thanksgiving. So of course we had a turkey, and we bought that huge, humongous, like 20-pound turkey. And I forgot to get a turkey pan, you know, one of those cheap pans. That is so pretty, I love that. So that's the only thing I forgot, but I got cranberry sauce, and we like the kind in the can, you know, that's shaped like the can, gelled ones. Let me know if you like cranberry sauce or not, because some people love it and some people can't stand it. So I love it. Clint eats it, so he must like it. And then we got, of course, potatoes, because we always have mashed potatoes, and then I make like a gravy from our turkey drippings. And then we will debone that whole turkey, and I think I'll put that there. And then I'll use the bones to make a broth. We do a bunch of stuff like that. My sister, I'm sure she's going to be like, are you kidding me? But that's just what we do, you know. It's cheaper, it tastes just as good, and I mean, it's not hard to do. So I think I'm going to put this underneath this guy. Okay, so then, what else are we having? Stuffing. I used to make my own, my grandmother's recipe, or, you know, recipe real similar to grandma's. But nobody eats it but me. Clint doesn't like the texture. And Sis is just as happy with stovetop, so that's what we do. Stovetop. Occasionally, if I'm really craving, like, you know, homemade dressing, I will make it for myself, but for the most part anymore, I just started doing that. And I just started that like last year, because I put that little piece just up here to give it a little bit of, spread it out a little bit. So we do stovetop, and then I am going to make a pumpkin dump cake. I am so going to record that for you guys, because I know somebody's going to want the recipe. But it's like a pumpkin pie, and you dump everything together, and it has the best flavor, and it's better to do it like a day or two in advance. So it's perfect for like a potluck or something. And when I asked Clint if he wanted pumpkin pie, and he was kind of, you know, that's his favorite, and he's like, well, I said, what about it? He didn't want me to do so much extra work and stuff. So I said, what about, I think I'm going to want another one of these. A pumpkin dump cake. And what you do is you mix up like the pumpkin pie filling, and then you pour that in, and then you just dump on a box cake mix. So that's really fun. What I want to do, there's a big spot right there, so I want to kind of cover that up, and then we'll kind of add that on top. But it is so good, and it's so buttery because if I remember right, you dump on the cake mix, just a white or yellow cake mix, on top of the pumpkin pie, and then you do like a stick of butter. So I mean, it's pretty rich. So yeah, and it is so yummy. And then we put pecans on it, or I'll put walnuts, but oh, so good. And the longer it sits, really, I mean, even like 3 or 4 days later, it is so good. It's just like all those flavors meld and stuff. And I always make my own like pumpkin pie spice. You know, they're like, do a you know, a tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice, but I just do pumpkin or cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. I really like that, so that is my favorite, and Clint loves it. So, and we haven't had that in a long time. I think probably like 5 years. Just kind of thought, oh, that's, you know, just sounds good. So, but yeah, I think we got everything we needed for supper, and plenty of leftovers. But if we can make it back to town before Thanksgiving, we're gonna pick up another turkey because Clint uses turkey in his gumbo, and we can freeze it, and then I can make like homemade dumplings for lunch or something because I already have the meat cooked. So let's see what I want to do with this one. Just rambling today. I know you guys love that, so. And if you don't, check and see whose channel you're on. It always cracks me up, that one lady. She's like, you wouldn't make so many mistakes if you wouldn't talk so much. And I said, do you realize you're on the Ramblin' Crafter? And she's like, never heard from her again. Yeah, she's probably like, oh. I love you guys, though. I have fun. It's really nice to just kind of jabber and telling somebody, you know, I don't talk to anybody but you guys. I know if somebody, you know, stop by the house or something, they'll be like, there's nobody there, just her. Yeah. There's only a handful of people who even know I do videos. No, hardly any of my friends watch them. Hi, Sherry. I know you watch. Sherry, Liam's grandmother, she watches. And Liam moved to, is it Iowa? I think I don't know why I'm yelling at her. Is it Iowa, Sherry? Iowa or Ohio? I'm thinking it's Iowa. They had to take them up there. Oh. Hi, Liam. We miss you. If you're watching, she said she was going to tell him to, is he 8? I think he's 8 now. He's our 8-year-old fan. We love Liam. So cute. So you guys say hi to Liam. Okay, guys, we are done. We are going to put on the backs. So, and I am just going to have you guys hang out with me if you'd like to. If not, and you know how to do this, then feel free to pack up. Okay, so that's what I cut these for. So I like to use cardstock. Sometimes I just use art glitter glue, but since we have a hot glue gun, we're going to use that. We're going to be carefully use that. Okay, so paper clips. And I mean, you can go ahead and put them all on. I think I will. So just put them on. You know, we have 12. Three, 4, what's wrong, Bubba? What is that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so, and then what we're going to do is, we're going to look this over. Okay, I want it to go this way, so I want it to slide on this direction. So I'm just going to make sure that everything's going in the right direction, because otherwise you get done with half of them and half of them don't work. So just going to make sure that all your little pieces work. Going to do it like that. So, and see, that's a small side right there. We're going to use the big side. So we're going to put our glue on this side. And what I'm going to do, I think, is just hold it with that. And just put our glue really well on the thing. And then you already double checked it, triple check, whatever you need to do. And then I think it's okay unless it, comes out the edge. And so it's just going to slide right on. So you could always add something, at this point if you wanted to. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll just jabber the whole time. Okay, again, we're going to double check it, make sure it's going the way you want it to, make sure it's all going to fit, because I didn't think about that part, about it fitting. Okay, I want it to go sideways. So yeah, like that. Clint said he was getting hungry. I'm getting hungry too, actually. I think we just had toast. I think he had toast, yeah. Wilbur wasn't feeling very good, so he had to eat toast with Wilbur in his lap. And he's like, I don't mind doing that. He has like a cold, and he's had one for a long time. I think it's upper respiratory. I need to take him in because we need to get him fixed, So this one is, see what I mean? Okay, so this one's going to go in the opposite direction because I didn't pay that much of attention. Okay, Michelle, pay attention. That's okay because we can easily make another one. And we can easily just use that in our book. Uh-oh, here comes the baby girl. Okay, so sometimes what I do is I put it on there and double check it. You know what I'm doing is, trust me, baby girl, you do not want this. Okay, I had to change that one around. Hi, honey. Oh, you're going to get your tail. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come here. Sorry, guys. I don't want you to burn yourself. You have to burn yourself. Yeah, so just double and triple and quadruple check. Okay, so this is going to go. Is that right? You know what? I'm just going to double check when I do it. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Gracie, she's new to her mama all of a sudden. She is. She's feeling so much better. Her eye is 100%, so that's good. Okay, so then I'm going to flip it. I think I've been flipping it the wrong way. To the baby. To the baby. Oh, you guys. Oh, Daddy's here. Oops.
27.
27. Here, Daddy.
I ain't done
I'm still in the middle of the video. Ooh, that was loud.
yet. Sorry.
That's okay. You already did 27 and you're not done? You're going
I'm
to keep...
done.
Oh.
I can't do no more. There's still more outside.
She's going to get dirty, but that's okay. I had to pass her off. I don't want her to get burned.
Hey, Squirt, what you doing, Munchkin?
She's like, all of a sudden, it's like, I need my mom. Look at that. I did that wrong, too. I'm going to blame Gracie Lynn. Okay, let's try this one and see if we can get this one right. Oh, geez, Michelle. Okay, so you need it to go like that. I need it to go opposite. I need it to point to the right, right? Oh, geez, I tell you. I'm almost done, Daddy.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
27 today.
27.
That's pretty good, because
I'm wore out right now, you wouldn't believe.
I bet I would believe it.
Oh, God, I hurt.
Okay, so I want it to go like that. Okay, I'm double checking as long as I have my two hands, and Daddy's got the baby, so.
You know what time it is, Gracie?
It is,
It looks like mail time.
oh, what time is it?
12:30. 11 o'clock. 12 o'clock. I'm tired.
What time is it?
One of those times.
Okay, guys, I got that one right. Oh, geez. We're almost done here, guys. Okay. This one, I want it to go on that way, so
My bucket.
your bucket's full, huh? That's pretty good, because you have about 60 done then.
Yeah, about that.
So if you do it one more day, like you're talking about. Oh,
I'm
ow!
almost out of it. Uh-oh.
Holy cow, that hurt.
Oh,
Sorry, guys. That was bad, and I couldn't even see for a while because I seriously almost blacked out. So, just, I'm okay. It's okay. Let's see if I can salvage this one. I'm going to do the rest with art glitter glue. I told Clint I don't want this glue gun anymore, but there's a blister. And then this finger, it ripped off the skin there, and then this whole side is blistered, and then I have a blister over here just from that one accident. I don't think they have like silicone gloves. I don't know, but I seriously, Clint didn't know what to do. He was just like, oh no, because I couldn't even, it was, yeah, it hurt. I told him, I don't like that glue gun anymore. Well, and for what we do, I don't think we need to have one that's so freaking hot that, yeah, I mean, I need a good one, but I don't think it needs to be that hot. I don't know how hot it is. I think it gets up to almost 500 degrees. And I mean, what do you need one that's that hot? You don't, right?
No, you don't.
Jeez, but yeah, that, yeah,
Yep, there's that.
yeah. So, I'm okay though. We shall survive. Us crafters are some tough people. So the good news is I can't wash dishes, so I really don't remember what happened. I'm gonna have to watch back the video, but somehow I had put the glue on it, and when it had come down on my hand like this, and then I got that huge blister there. So yeah, that was fun. Okay, Michelle, we're gonna breathe here. We're gonna use art glitter glue, which is probably what I should have done anyways. But try to get this done so I can go doctor up my finger. But yeah. So again, just please be careful if you get that. Yeah, Clint got it for me, but he thought it had a low temp on it, and it didn't. Okay, I want it to go this way. Right? No. Yeah. But yeah, it was.
Well, now that he's got on the dryer, he loves it up there.
Does he? Good.
And he's up there laying in the sun.
Aw. Okay, so we're gonna finish these. Sorry if I scared anyone. Didn't scare anyone as bad as I scared myself.
That was bad.
That was really bad. Yeah, I don't know what Clint was thinking, but he was in the house when I did that, and I couldn't even focus on what he was saying. Michelle, you're never gonna get these. Good thing I'm doing it with art glitter. At least I can have some of them go the right way. I'm okay. I mean, I feel it, but, well, and then this blister, I was pulling off because I couldn't do anything like right away. I was just trying to catch my breath. And, so that glue was on my hand, you know, that long. So I was pulling it off, and I was actually pulling the blister because the glue itself.
Oh, I know. I figured it. Go with it.
Yeah. I'm okay. I didn't cry. I wanted to, but actually I didn't think about crying. It was just like the cat was coming over, and Clint's like, no! And I couldn't do anything to stop her, so I could very vaguely understand what he was saying, you know. I know, honey. Mommy's almost done.
Man, I didn't realize she was there. I'm sorry.
Mommy is almost done, honey. Gracie.
Gracie Lane, come here, honey. Gracie. Hi, come here, honey. Come here. I know, sweetheart. Come and see
I
me
just
for a
want
few
my
minutes.
mama.
You just want mama, don't you, honey? I know, honey. She can wait a couple minutes. She'll be there. Oh, the princess.
I tell you, we did get some stuff from Mom, so I'm gonna have to go through there because all her stuff is gone. So Mom, ignore my video from my plea for you to contact me in yesterday's video. Yeah, this works. I mean, definitely safer, but I just, yeah, I told Clint I don't want that anymore.
No,
Because, you know, if a cat had that or something, that would have been horrible because they have all that. I know I won't use it much around cats, but, you know, just one mess up and, yeah. I mean, you still burn yourself on the low temp ones, but you don't blister and almost pass out, you know. If I was here by myself and passed out, then
yeah.
that would not have been good.
One more reason for you to be home. Oh dear.
My wife's a crafting disaster waiting to happen. Yep. Nope. This way. Yep. So some of these are right, some of them aren't, but you know, it doesn't really matter. You can
yeah.
put them in wherever you want to, right? Plus you can even use them like in pockets and stuff. So guys, we are, I don't know how long this video is. I imagine it's really long, but that's for Mellow Hawk. I don't know her real name, but she said she just gets comfortable starting knitting and then the video's over. So I understand it takes a while to figure things out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and all your comments, because I know you're going to have some sweet comments. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up, and go check out Patreon if you're interested in any of that. So thanks for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video. See you soon. Bye.
Bye guys, thanks for visiting. Tutzines.